So these guys were just good looking as me. Not Chris Turcotte, you know. He looked like an old man. I love that dude. Sean, me, and like three other dudes from the fraternity. I mean, seriously, we could have been like the outsiders. And I went up every weekend. I was a roofer. Quit high school, in and out of the army. But I was hanging out with these dudes in 88, 88, 88. And we were doing crazy stuff. There was a band that Sean played in. He was a drummer, so was Chris. So they were both, hey, Chris, stay away from my kid. And I mean, literally, like, Sean would play the drums, and they were good, actually, the band, for just a fraternity basement. And then they started playing Rolling Stones. And just, pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name. And I was like, wow, man, that's a cool song. You know what I mean? So anyways, one weekend, we're just hanging out. And everybody loves me, man. The whole fraternity. I'm like this, honorary member. Eating books and matches, cigarettes out on my tongue. Drag me across the bar floor like a mop with my hands behind my back and my tongue out of my mouth. Dip me in your toilet. So Sean's like, yo, dude, you want to make $100? I'm like, okay. He's like, come here. So I come outside. And he's like, he's going to do it. I'm like, what? He gravel off your driveway? No, he goes, you got to go get her panties. And we'll give you $100. Now, this is 88. That's like gas up and back, food all week as a roofer. Because I had to go home on Sunday. I wasn't at that college. I was just loved the party. I still do. And we were just like, or they were just like, you have to bring back the panties. I'm like, and she's just like, I was like, whoa, Sean, that's a biggie. I'll take the 100. I said, I think I love you. And this big chick just came over all drunk, and we're the same age, you know what I mean? And we just started making out. And my buddy's trying to reach my hands around her back so they touch. Impossible. And they're like, Shoey, because I was in Shoenice back then. I was in Shoenice till the early 90s. Shoey. I said, I got this. And I put my arm around her, and we just walked back to her dormitory. I thought we were going back to a sorority house. And buzzed us in. The dormitory security going, wow. She picked up a nice one tonight. Strolling down the hallway. People peeking out their doors. Oh my God, how did she get this guy? I was just a roofer, tan, built. I was like Patrick Swayze without the funny hair. And she's just so proud. You don't even want to wait till you hear the end of this story. So we go into her room, and she's got a roommate, obviously, and there's a divider. That chick lifted up off her bed like the Exorcist and said, oh my God. And then she left to go into another room to tell her friend. And then the whole floor knew that Belinda had, the hottest dude ever to come through that hallway in her bedroom. I don't know. We started making out. I remember the whole thing. You know what I mean? It got a little blurry near the end because of the loss of oxygen. And I'm just making out with this chick. And I'm just, kind of feeling out, is it a G-string? Grandma panties? What do I have to do to get these panties in my pocket so I can get $100? I was on like E, and I was going to borrow like $10 off of Sean. So, we just started, and she just, man. She was a big one. She was like 350, 320. You ever see the 1,000-pound sisters? Cut that shit in half. I didn't know where the tits ended and the stomach began. That's okay. It's just rolling around in a bunch of jello. So, the only way I'm going to get these panties is to get them off of her. And, so, I'm ready to go down into the Grand Canyon. She's like, really? We just met. I said, exactly. So I put on the snorkel and the goggles, and and then she put her legs together. I don't know if she wrapped her ankles, but I lost oxygen. And I was just like, undo your thighs. Undo your thighs. Everybody came back up to the surface. And I was like, is everything okay? And I had the panties. I slid her off one of the ankles. The thing had to be like that big. The ankle. And I slipped it into my pocket. Oh, no, I didn't. I put it on the side of the bed. So we just pass out drunk. I wake up the next morning and I think I'm just sleeping against the wall. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? I started picking a little bump on the plaster of the wall. It was a tick on her back. I'm just kidding, it was a mole. You know what I mean? I was just stuck up against this sweaty, freckled back. And it went like, that chick was huge. So I just do one of these. I'm rolling off the bed. You ain't going nowhere. I was just going to the bathroom. It's down the hall. I said, thanks. I put on my pants and I had the Audis and I walked to the door and she was right in front of it. And she's like, don't ever think that you're just going to leave me. And I'm like, okay. I'm going to this is like I think a female dormitory. I don't even think there was a co-ed. I think she snuck me into her room. I ran down that hallway like Forrest Gump, running down that desert highway to the song Running on Empty. Running on empty. And everybody coming out of their room was clapping in slow motion. Like when Carrie got the pig's blood poured on her in the Stephen King movie. And they're like, she got laid. And I'm just like, I gotta get the fuck out of this building. Oh, I dropped down 3 flights of stairs in like 2 seconds. when I got outside, I had to run across this soccer field and then like through like a whole residential neighborhood. And I look back and here she comes. I mean, she just barreling at me like the cast from The View. And the panties opened up like a parachute on the back of a dragster at the end of a race. And it just slowed me down for a second. I think they were like 42 briefs. Well, it's higher than 40. I mean, she was a big girl and she could run. And I ran all the way back to that fraternity, ran into the fraternity, and went into an empty room and hid under a bed. I go up into my buddy's room and I'm like, dude, here they are. He's like, he got the panties. And they're like, we spent your $100 on a keg. I'm like, thank God, I need a drink. I ended up calling in sick on Monday, but it didn't matter. I was working for a roofing company that was like my family. They knew I was going through them growing stages. So yeah, that was me banging a 400-pounder. You know? Is the end here? Nope. I don't know. 3-4 years later, I'm working on a roof in Plattsburgh. I think it was near Canton. I don't know where I was. But my buddy kept saying, Shoey, you're up at the pool table. Okay. I get a tap on the shoulder. Turns me right around. Who do you think it is? That chick. 4 or 5 years later, she's like, are you friends with Sean Columbi? I'm like, no. Oh, yeah, you are. And I was like, and you know what I did at the end of the night, drunk? Tried to hit on her again. She's like, oh, no. I only have so many panties in my drawer. I want to say she lost weight, but I don't think so. Yes, she did. That lady will never forget about me. We're going back 88, and then met her in like 93. I'm a hard person to forget about, whether you love me or hate me. For every 100,000 lovers, there's one hater. It's really nothing anybody can do about it. I'm just here rambling on. And obviously 68 people enjoyed it. 58, 52. It comes and goes. Shoenice is bald, and no, Shoenice has got a scar on his head from falling through a skylight, so no more hair follicles can come out of it, you little pussy-ass bitch. Fight me. I'm Kurt Angle. Fucking grown-ass men worrying about somebody's hairline. That's just straight-up gayness. Most of my haters are just gay for me. They just play it off like they're a hater. They love my voice. They love my penis. They just want me breathing into their ear. You know what I mean? Ted, John, and Weasley. You're just gay. You use families to cover up your gayness. Oh, God, we got to get through this month of June. You know what I mean? Parades blocking off traffic. We like sucking penis. What the hell's my month? I'm a white guy that likes vagina. I know, right? Wait till you see how many votes Trump's supporters get now. Even the Democrats are like, wow, man, what are you doing to Donald Trump? Dude just became a hero yesterday. He's already on the campaign trail. He will be sitting in the Oval Office on January 25th, Inauguration Day of 2025, and there's nothing that anybody can do about it. So if you're a liberal scumbag that wants USA to be just the lowest country in the world, you gotta go. Because I fuck your mom. Appreciate it. Don't ever forget that. Donald Trump's gonna make America huge. Fossil fuels were put into the planet Earth because it's all a part of the process of 1,000,000 years of aliens. Jesus Christ was mistaken for an alien, and everything was based upon that person that came out of the sky. Everything's a circle. Everything's a circle around everything. You ever thought you believed was something different? The Las Vegas alien invasion? You didn't see that? Yeah, go on TikTok and type in Las Vegas, where I live, and a UFO crashed, and the alien used the Harry Potter cloaking. And there's like dudes that make like $1,000,000 a year, and just camera shit, FBI people, and they're like, that's real, man. A 9-foot character looking over their 6-foot picket fence. Insanity, man. Just go look at it, man. You guys gotta stop being sheep and realize, man, you don't need a 401k. You need to know a hunter. Wilderness. Because when the sun flare comes down and zaps the planet, we're going to be sent right back into the 1700s. No food production, nothing. And the population has increased 1,000 times over. When people are chasing that last can of ravioli down the road, I'll be sitting at Staples, dipping my erasers in my Elmer's glue fountain. I'm not getting married, but I got a fountain. You know what I mean? It builds character. Can anybody type something in for me? 25,000? Anybody type in 25,600? Feels like I'm frozen. There's 50 people here that are too lazy to type in a number. It's weird. What's going on here? I'm live, but nobody can type in anything. Donnie, type in 25, bro. Bob. Trevor. Nobody can type in 25. What are you guys doing right now with your hands? That's weird. Are we even live anymore? Somebody would type in something. Too. Gee. Everybody go follow my moderator, Kimmy Cola. People like her keep me on the tractor trailer, throw the Costa. Don't ever get on a carnival ride that's hooked up to a tractor trailer bed. Please. I'll never get on this Vegas thing. I can see it from my window. Everybody parties. You have a bartender. It lasts like 90 minutes, I think, before it comes around and you can decide if you want to go back up again. Oh, hell's no. Not me. I watch like cruise ships in a storm. Is there no way that the captain can say, okay, let's avoid this area? Or does it just sneak up on them? Because you can't stop the surge wave. What do you call it? A big wave? Not a surge. That's what I'm drinking. Something wave. Big wave. Anybody know? Can somebody type in the number 25? Thousand. He got played. The dude got played. 600. And 42.5. I'm going to have that number written on my grave. Yeah. I just built a society that nobody even knows about. It's like the Fight Club. You know what I mean? First rule of the Fight Club, don't talk about the burpers. Second rule of the Fight Club, I couldn't stand Brad Pitt or that other dude. But he was awesome in that Richard Gere movie. Gerbil, gerbil. I don't know, he just played like that dude. Can't even remember his voice. I used to do that perfect. He was the lawyer, that one guy. You think I'm that dude? Well, guess what? He played like the little shy guy that killed the priest. I like you too because I can just call everybody a bitch ass pussy in here. That's pretty cool. Just cheap ass dick sucking pussies. You know what I mean? Not you, Burp Queen. Everybody else. I don't even know these people. You know what I mean? Donald Trump's definitely going to become president now. And even New York State is backing him. It's just insanity, man. It's going to be a total blowout. Biden don't even know what's going on. His wife, she's the middleman in all the corruption. What a disgusting professor. I can't wait till the Bidens, the Obamas, and the Clintons just go home. You had your chance. You did everything to scam billions of dollars. Just get out of our White House. Please. No politics. Appreciate it. God, so much corruption and drinking the blood of children. I mean, Hillary and Bill and Obama, they're just so evil. They're just so mad that Obama picked Biden as vice president when his son ran off with guns and cocaine and strippers. And I can't wait to see Hunter Biden go to prison. They're trying to rush that. God, the disgusting Democratic Party, man. From Nancy Pelosi to the... Even Ethan has me on his goddamn videos. Is this Shoenice at the January 6th? I mean, come on, dude. Take that goddamn thumbnail down. Well, you're just pissed because Eula wants to suck my penis. Everybody's known that for years. Doesn't matter if you're married with kids. It's stuck in your head. We're both veterans of foreign wars. Me and Eula. Shoenice got all kinds of shit going on this Friday. But I gotta keep taking this one medication. It's half antidepressant, half nerve pain. And I have to take that pill. Because I wake up in the morning and I can feel my heart beating through my left side of my body. And once I take that pill, an hour later, I'm good. You know what I mean? So, is anybody else a little bitch-ass pussy sheep in here, other than everybody else that's a bitch-ass pussy sheep? Fucking people are just... Why are you staring at me? You're not giving me gifts? It's my birthday. Up yours. I'm 55. Your mom's a pig. Fucking YouTube, man. People are a joke. I'm talking about Google, YouTube shutting me down, letting everybody have my videos. It's a fucking great book, movie, lawsuit. I mean, kiss my ass, Google. Never met such a disrespectful employer. Because I was a roofer all my life. I worked for my money. Now you're going to come in here and just rob me? You're a joke. I appreciate that. I'm a comedian. Thanks a lot, Jake. With the tiny snake. I went down on your mom the other night, dude, and my nose still smells like a tuna foot long from Subway. You know what I mean? Just a stank ass bitch. Toilet paper, little tiny pieces on her pussy. You know what I mean? Just nastiness. Don't worry about it, Kimmy Cola. We're on YouTube. We can rip on people drunk. I ain't got nothing to hide from you guys. I'll drink as much as I fucking want. Hey? Ain't nothing you or fucking Rick Harris down the road can do about it. We all love Shoenice, said Pawn Stars. Keek, 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 keek. You know what I mean? Who doesn't love Shoenice? If you don't, you're just jealous. We're just hanging out. Big old tanned roofers. Hitting 400-pound sorority chicks. You know what I mean? I was hitchhiking one day and your mom pulled up and I said, I should have went like that. I lost this finger years ago. A lot of people don't know I have only Marge Simpson fingers on this side. And I don't know, it was a roofing accident. I was eating lunch. My boss said to me, he used to bring me around everywhere. Before there was food challenges, the internet, cell phones, nothing. It was a beeper. Like the half and half challenge at the South End Tavern. A dirty old place on the side of the Hudson. One waiter, stacks of tips. A gambling place where you went in and you bet your horses, your whatever. And man, they had every night for like just different kinds of meals. And it's just like, and they chop them up. But I did the half and half. Yeah, half a pound of ham, half a pound of Swiss cheese sandwich. Oh, delicious. Like Friday night, it would be seafood night. Like just a big old haddock fish fry. Hush puppies or whatever you wanted to call them. Ribeye steak night. And it was just a small group of, I don't want to call them the mafia, but they ran South Troy for years. There was a bar on every corner in Troy, New York. The home of Uncle Sam. I pissed on his grave. He brought us taxes. Get out of my face. I did, though. I was tripping on acid, and we threw chem lights on his grave. Get out of her face, Uncle Sam. I didn't piss on his grave. I pissed next to it. Like way down into a field. But it's an old joke. You know what I mean? Troy, New York. They still have that stupid parade. White trash gathering. Hey, look at us, we're going to a parade. They got their little tiny baby on one shoulder and change the diaper, and then a 12-pack on the other. Don't drop the baby. Fucking can't stand parades. Just white trash looking for free candy. Did I say it? Obviously I did. You know what I mean? Italian, New York, we drink coffee, bro. I grew up upstate New York, bro. Albany, everybody wanted to be Donald Trump or John Gotti when I was 14. You ain't got a clue how to fight, dude. I'll come all the way down the Taconic Parkway to beat your ass. That was a crazy highway. If you broke down, you couldn't pull over. You just stalled and somebody rear-ended you. You know, it's either the New York State Thruway or the Taconic Parkway. I used to just wake up in New York City going down the wrong way of a one-way street in the back of my buddy's car. He would just get drunk and drive us to New York City. I went homeless. I was living with this rich chick, beautiful house. And I just said, I'm going to go to New York City for a week. She's okay. And I just wanted to sleep on a bench, like Home Alone. And I did. And then my phone got stolen, and I blamed every homeless person in Central Park. I said, give me my phone. I know. I was on the top of a tourist bus. I just got on there. I just wanted to sit down for a second for $22, whatever it was. And we would drive by famous places like the hotel that one, I don't know, Deftones? Some kind of a crazy band. We used to live at this hotel. And then we went by a steakhouse. And he's like, in that steakhouse, there's nothing less than $200 for a chop. I'm like, damn. Everybody's laughing at me. And this one kid turned around. He goes, Dad, he's Shoenice from YouTube. This is when I was huge. And so, he's famous. So you got this guy standing at the front of the double-decker bus. Yeah, so now if you don't buy a steak for less than $200, it's not a steak. And we go, I said, I got laid in that hotel. Everybody just starts laughing. The last 5 minutes, he goes, why don't I take your camera and you take this microphone? And I did a tour for the upper level. It was for everybody, actually. And because they could hear me down on the lower level. them. They were just like, this guy is just so funny. I'm like pointing at people walking down the streets of New York City. Yo, you owe me $20, dude. Don't look away. And they're just like, and people on the street recognize me. And then I ate a whole block of toilet paper on Times Square with Access Hollywood filming me. I don't know who that lady was. She loved me. She's pat me on the back. I said, don't ever pat me on the back when I'm eating a block full of toilet paper. And she just starts giggling. I don't know where that video is, but it's funny. And I don't know, the Bush cousin, the one that got in trouble with Trump because he said, hey, man, all you got to do is grab him in the vajayjay. And he got fired. He was filming me. And then after it was all over, I just said, I appreciate it, and walked away. And he's like, doesn't this guy want his phone? And, you know, the little Bush guy ran up and gave me my phone. I don't even know what his name was. He's Jenna Bush's brother. I can't stand the Today Show. I just want to slap everybody from Al Roker to Savannah Guthrie for hating Trump. Just disgusting people that just want to just bring down America. You'd rather have some fucking senile goat that scammed our government with his kid and the Bidens and Clintons and your government? That's your taxes. Your money comes out of your check supporting scumbags like them. And now that Trump got felonies, there's t-shirts out with Trump sitting with NWA. Oh, man. And you can see it changing in the polls. People laughing at the government. And we're going to get New York State to turn red. That's the crazy thing about it. They keep trying. Why do you hate somebody that just wants to save the country you live in? Robert De Niro? Trump will destroy the world? God, man, I used to love that guy before the Fokker series. Robert De Niro was one of my top 5. Not anymore. People just want this country to crumble. What are you going to build it up back up with? And windmills? I mean, what the fuck? Fossil fuels are in planet Earth for humanity. It's just a process of the universe. You can't really back that down. You know what I mean? And most of the Illuminati, Anonymous, blah, 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 they love Trump. You know what I mean? They're just a bunch of skateboarders that got kicked out of parks all their life. And now they're just angry. Palestine? Oh, fuck Palestine. Fuck Israel. Fuck the Middle East. I fucking liberated Kuwait. I don't give a fucking rat's ass. When I was over there, they told me that nothing's ever going to change. And I'm like, exactly. I'm just there because I quit the army and they found me. You know what I mean? Actually, I volunteered. They played it off. But yeah, man, fuck the Middle East. Fuck everybody. The aliens are here. Type it in on TikTok, YouTube, it's all over the place. A UFO crash in these people's backyard. And some of the top digital scientists, this is not real shit, are saying this is real. They used a Harry Potter cloaking device to hide from humans coming through their back fence, wondering what the noise was. And nothing scripted about that shit. And most of you people don't even know about it because you're just sheep. All you care about is your gaming. You know what I mean? Your fat girlfriend with Doritos stuck to her. You know what I mean? Chess piece. Trump's all the way, bro. I'm glad he got guilty. They got thug life, felony conviction dudes. They're making t-shirts with Trump hanging out with all the rappers. And that was the worst mistake ever. But we'll just wait till January 25th of 2025. When, he'll win the election in November, but we gotta wait for him to make everything better. I don't know why they do that. Can you imagine what Biden's gonna do when he loses and he can exonerate people? He's not gonna exonerate anybody from January 6th, but Trump's gonna let everybody go free. You know what I mean? And it's gonna suck because the Biden gun trial, and Hunter Biden needs to go to prison. And he's just a straight up junkie loser. They're so mad at him for bringing that laptop to the service guy. They're like, oh my God. We could have covered so much bullshit, but what do? Crack cocaine. Can you erase everything off this computer? That shit's gotta hurt. You know what I mean? And that's not even his real mom. You know what I mean? I guarantee you she can't stand Hunter Biden. What do you guys think? I don't mean to talk politics, but I fought for this country, and that was bullshit yesterday. That was straight bullshit. Everything's set up just to slow down his campaign, but now it's exploding. You can see it in the polls. There's so many different polls. They got Trump on top of Biden. You know what I mean? Anybody that likes Joe Biden, or you're a Democrat or a liberal or a straight up scumbag living in America, I mean, for real, just leave. There's not going to be no arguments here. This ain't fucking Facebook. Hey? This ain't CNN news headline comment sections. Evil, man. Trump will destroy the world. I mean, you don't even know what the world's like. You sit there in your 3-foot society with your iPhone bill and your own little opinions about everything you thought was going to be right for you, but it will never be. Because you're just a piece of shit. Nothing you can really do about it, you know what I mean? This is, you were born that way, your parents brought you up that way, you just hate society, you just want everything to be on your level of depression, anger, and resistance. You know what I mean? You can see it in the chat. Little crybabies, man, like I give a fuck. Every single comment brings me activity and I get paid. All these comments, I'm getting paid right now. You seen the ad. You know what I mean? Shoenice is bald. You're a grown man copy-pasting that I have no hair on my head. You definitely don't get pussy. You know what I mean? That dude's gay as a $3 bill. Whatever that meant. My father used to say that. We used to have parties with gay people and lesbians and every color, every race. I got Chinese uncles, Russian grandparents. I mean, just it goes on and on. My father always told me, we're funny people, but respect everybody you ever meet. So I'd see two chicks making out, smoking a joint in my garage, and it was normal in 1983. You know? My father's just a real prick. He's a multi-millionaire. He's got dementia, living in a home. But he gave away our family dog to a corner. He left my mom for another vagina. He's just a one-way cocksucker. And I'm always glad that I got my mom's genes. She had fake tits, red hair, 29 years old with 3 kids that were as insane as her. You could not ever find a hotter chick than my mom in upstate New York, Glens Falls. Mike Tyson, he signed her t-shirt at Waterville Elite Bar, where Custom Auto used to hang out. Yeah, I've seen Mike Tyson since 84, 83. That dude was a beast. Keep copy pasting, dude. He gives me money. Every click counts, bro. Keep talking about your dead mom. They say her gravesite still smells like a can of tuna fish. Don't worry about it, guys. I've been dealing with these people for 13 years. So go back 13 years and tell me where you were. That's how long I've been dealing with my haters. And, you know, they don't have anybody else, man. Their fathers were murderers. Ted Barris, Dean Allen Burns. John Casera served 4 years in prison trying to send me pornography. The FBI caught it in the middle and they said he's going to prison. And yeah, he went to prison for 4 years. He wants to kill me. And his whole life is searching for me. He's retarded and he's broke. But yeah, man, that dude's an evil guy. John Casera. You can Google it. John Casera arrested for child porn distribution. 2018 Colony, New York. And he's out of prison. He's in this jet. I know, right? Isn't this sickness so crazy? If we ever met up face to face, I'm going to let him hit me first so I can call it self-defense. I'm going to break that dude's vertebrae. No doubt. Weezy, he just got tits. He's just a scumbag with a nasty wife named Marissa. They think that everything is okay, but they brought 2 people to suicide. A kid with mental disabilities and a Houston police officer. Yeah. That's how Weezy can get up into people's heads. He killed 2 people. A cop and a kid with mental disabilities because Weezy acted like he was MS-13 and he was going to shoot up his mom's house. So the kid jumped into a highway off a bridge so his mom wouldn't die. That's what I deal with every day. Yep. You people have no clue about my hate club. They're straight up evil looking for me. Why do you think I live in hotels? Change it week after week. On a to-go phone. You know what I mean? I'm telling you right now, you knock on my door, man. You better knock with something. Bring a friend, because I ain't bringing you to the ER. Ain't nobody mess with me. I beat up groups of people and served time in jail for it. Most of them were cops. I'm just a beast, man. If fight or flight, I'm coming at your face. Yep. Shoot me in the head. And thank God I can finally... I go like a champ. I don't want to... Sir, I want you to blast me through my hotel door. You know, I mean, then you serve life in prison. And they float up to heaven while you float to hell. I just heard the news today. It seems like Shoenice has got a big old bag of fucking weed with arms wide open. Nevada got that stupid now because it's coming from Cali. Nevada started out as cheesy weed, but now you can buy mushrooms down here on Fremont. You can literally go buy a bag of weed or pre-rolls and a little thing of mushrooms. You pop the mushrooms, wait like 30 minutes, you're just staring at the Fremont Street. It's cheesy. It's all about the Grateful Dead. Dead and Company at the Sphere. And nothing's going to beat the Sphere other than the one in Dubois. Nah. Of course they're going to blow away Las Vegas. But they got flooded. I think people are fixing the weather now. It's weird. You know what I mean? When I sit back this far, I can't read your comments. I appreciate it. Just go by a cameo and I'll sing you a song. Appreciate it. Like literally, I can't. I mean, I got my glasses over there, but I can't see anything other than just blur. I do apologize for that. But either way, I turned 55, motherfuckers, and you can't even give me a gift. I can't believe how cheap YouTube has become, and that's why I hang out on TikTok. Until they're gone, I've got 80 died that are back here. I'm going to hit 187,000 subscribers this morning, or tomorrow morning. And there'll be 188, 2,000, 500,000. And yep, Shoenice will be back again, because in the end I started all this shit. And you guys are nothing but a bunch of scumbags. What are you gonna do, unsubscribe? Up yours, dick.